So, the internet is full of articles preaching about habits that will make you a millionaire, but they're always so generic and they're definitely not from personal experience. Now, your 20s are a fun part of your life, but they're extremely important at the same time. So, here are 7 money making habits that we wish we'd known sooner, because if we did, we'd have made our first million a lot quicker, that is for sure. By watching this video all the way until the end, you'll be able to learn from our mistakes and hopefully do even better. Also, the last habit's a little bit controversial, so it might be worth sticking around for. Habit number 1 is embracing debt. We know this might sound confusing at first, as lots of people think that debt is bad and you should avoid it, like those online courses that cost $997. No, but seriously, when you don't have a lot of cash available to you, you have to get creative with your finances. If you want to grow your wealth, then you need to control more assets. And the only way to do that sometimes is to use the power of other people's money. Now, notice how I said more assets, and that's a very important point. Lots of people do the opposite and get into debt buying liabilities. Sadly, they're just digging themselves into a hole that they will find it really hard to escape from. An easy way to find out if something is an asset or a liability is to figure out if the purchase is putting money into your pocket each month or instead just draining your wallet. Our favorite thing about borrowing money is that you can buy other companies in cash, therefore getting a better price. Even today, borrowing money is currently very cheap. How can borrowing money be cheap? This girl's a lunatic. Well, just think, if you can borrow cash at a 2% interest and put your money to work at an 8 to 10% return, then off the top of my head, 6 to 8%. It's important to always run the numbers on your decisions and not leave yourself too exposed to debt, so that if something went wrong, then you would be able to handle the repercussions. It's definitely true that you should be cautious of debt, but never fear using it to your advantage. Habit number 2, being obsessed with success. To become a millionaire, you must be laser focused, much like an Olympic athlete. We couldn't agree more with the quote, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you're gonna be successful. To get to the top of anything, you need to put in the extra bit of work and then a little bit more. When you start your business, you need to apply the same obsession. Set yourself both short and long-term goals to keep focused at all times. Having a laser-like determination to succeed is key to your growth. Even Elon Musk claims that he regularly works 80 to 100 hours a week, and this is fueled by his obsession to hit his targets and meet his goals. How else will Tesla smash earnings reports and SpaceX land humans on Mars? The sad news is 60% of businesses fail within the first 3 years, and that's why focus obsession is so important. So stay focused and keep grinding. Amazon wasn't the biggest retailer overnight, and Kevin O'Leary said he would have laughed Elon Musk out of the building if he'd appeared on Shark Tank with a Tesla pitch. Habit number 3 is building income streams. The term passive income has become a bit of a buzzword online, and the truth is no income is truly passive, as there is always something that has to be done. However, some income sources are certainly more passive than others. The idea is to create something once and have it pay you as much as possible with minimal effort. Passive income is very addictive, especially when you wake up and realize that you just got paid for sleeping. Habit number 4, knowing when to quit. Now, we know this one might sound a bit strange, but don't be too proud to quit when you don't like something or you feel like the effort is not worth a reward. We see so many people struggling at university and working long days and nights for a degree they don't actually want. They've just been pushed down that path by teachers and parents. Of course, this isn't everyone, but in our opinion, quitting has its time and its place. And there is no shame in admitting that something isn't for you. This isn't to say that you should just quit just because something's hard, but there has to be a reason to put in all the hard work. Don't let others shame you if you make the hard decision to move on to bigger and better things. After all, the opportunity cost of staying where you are could be much greater than you realized. Habit number 5 is treating your body like a sports car, which might sound a bit like a fitness guru saying this, but as cheesy as it is, without good health, you won't be able to unlock your full earning potential. Believe it or not, doing the things that you love keeps you relaxed and enjoying life, which means that you can put more effort into your work. work. A healthy body is a healthy mind. There's a mountain of evidence that suggests that a good night's sleep seriously boosts productivity. One study of 4,188 US workers found significantly worse productivity, performance, and safety outcomes amongst those that slept less than 7 hours. That's why you should try to stop working 2 hours before bed, exercise way more by either going to the gym or having a setup at home, and eat healthy foods to boost your productivity. Think of your body as a sports car. You wouldn't fill it with any old trash. You'd make sure everything was top of the range. Habit 6, spending to receive. If you want to become rich, it's highly unlikely that you'll ever be able to achieve it without understanding return on investment. If you purchase a product for $50 and sell it for $75, your ROI is $25, 50%, but the chances are you already knew that. However, ROI stretches so much further than profit on an item that you're selling. Whether you're starting a business, investing in the stock market, or even just saving money, it's important to understand the return on investment as well as the opportunity cost. But return on investment doesn't always have to be instant. The key takeaway here is to think about how you're spending your precious time and money and evaluate if you'll get a good ROI. Habit number 7 is not being too nice. This is a real controversial one, and we completely understand why. Now, I don't want to say nice guys finish last, but pushovers certainly do. Even if you manage to build up some wealth, you'll end up being taken advantage of and potentially lose it all. There is a difference between being a giver and being agreeable. The key is to be a disagreeable giver. This means that you have a vision and you know where you're going. Therefore, you're not going to agree with everyone along the way. However, you can still treat them with respect and take them on the journey with you. But the hard truth is that not everybody is worth your time, especially when you're trying to better yourself and brighten your future. There's a saying, if you surround yourself with 4 millionaires, you're bound to be the 5th. And this is absolutely correct. If you look for friends that align with your values and goals, then you'll find them too. With these friends, you can talk openly about your goals and also listen to theirs. It's such a great encouragement and it forces you to level up. Many studies suggest that you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, which is why you have to take great care when you're building your squad. So instead of always talking to friends about the latest Netflix series, try talking about business ideas and making money. Now, these habits will undeniably change your life for the better. The best part about all of this is it requires minimal effort and you don't have to spend an absolute fortune to get started. As long as you get started right away and stick with everything that we discussed long term, you will be good to go. And you'll also definitely be prepared by subscribing to this channel and turning your notifications on so that you can act on more amazing money-making ideas and take one step closer to building your wealth. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.